Hello, 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 and welcome to the Journey with Janey podcast. I am your host, Jane Anderson, and here I am, episode 9 of season 3, The Quiet Field Rediscovery. This episode 9, Meaning Before Momentum. Ah, it's March. How did that happen? You can feel it, can't you? Well, I have these last few couple of days where it's been lovely, frosty, sunny mornings to get out and about. The light is lasting longer, and the mornings are so much more pleasant. Hearing those birds tweeting when you wake up, and something in the air just feels ready for what's to come. And boy, did I really enjoy the frosty morning on Tuesday. And this morning, it's not as sunny as it was on Tuesday here, mind. Especially after the past few weeks where it's been continuous rain. And we could class that as the storm, the studio visit, the rest, the integration that I've done over these past few weeks. And I've been reflecting on all of that. And it's really, I found it quite important. Realizing how easy it is at this point in the year, and I know I've talked about this in past episodes this year, how people rush, how people suddenly feel we should be moving faster, doing more, deciding more, and becoming more. But here's what I've learned over these past few weeks, both personally and through the work I do with others. That momentum without meaning really rarely lasts. And I'm sure if people asked themselves what their New Year's resolutions were for 2026, are they still actually intentionally holding and carrying out those resolutions? Now, after I recorded my chapter, I actually allowed myself space to rest. I honestly hadn't realized how much that had taken out of me. And once that book is released and you get to read my chapter, you will understand why. I actually found myself naturally even, beginning to think about what comes next. And that wasn't from a pressure point of view. It was from the clarity that I got from writing those words down on the page and talking them out. And for me, that felt different, like very different. Because probably for the first time in a long time, I wasn't asking myself, what should I do now? I was asking what actually matters? What matters to me and what actually matters in my life? And for me, that's a huge difference. So all I'm going to say is when we move too quickly after a breakthrough or a period of change, because it could be a period of change, we often start to recreate old patterns. We go back to what feels comfortable. Not, I don't know how to put this. We don't do it. It's automatic because these are the habits and patterns that we've created throughout our life. And it's almost like we need to fill the space that we've, yeah, spill the face, S fill the space that actually maybe feels a little bit uncomfortable to actually just have space. And in that moment, we're kind of putting, not really sure how to put this, we're putting pressure on ourselves to fill the space because it doesn't feel right. And all I'm saying is it's okay to have space and it's okay to be still for a while to find out what really actually matters. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm sure somebody will point it out to me. And I think we've only got to look at nature. I mean, I'm looking out the window here and the snowdrops are in full force. My garden looks as though it's snowed and the crocuses are just starting to peep through. We don't jump straight from winter into like full bloom of like leaves on the trees, long green grass, that kind of thing. It's gradual. It happens over time. It's a gentle unfolding of what's gone on underneath the ground, um, where the trees and plants have strengthened before the growth becomes visible to us. So that's the stage that we're kind of in now, as I see it. Not stuck, not waiting. We're lining up, we're growing beneath the surface and checking that the direction matches who we are and who we want them to be. Going back to the what matters. Not what everybody else thinks we should be doing, but what we actually want, what me or you as a person wants. And I think the whole rediscovery changes things. Like once you've listened more deeply inside, once you've honored what no longer fits, and once you begin trusting yourself again, you can't go back. You can't go back to moving without a plan. And I'm not saying a plan needs to be like a written out, full strategy or whatever. A plan as to what matters to you is what I'm saying. And that knowingness inside that something's actually guiding you on your true path. There's those little words in your head that keep popping in, or there's that fluttery feeling that you're in the right place at the right time. Just that feeling of being home, being back to yourself. I see this often with clients that I work with who've been pushed by expectations from others, from the books that they've read, that they need to be in this place or that place at that particular point, and this is the process, this is where you need to be, and oh, I'm 5 weeks down the line of such and such, and at week 5 I should be doing this. And also from the beliefs of others, from the images that they've searched for to get an answer. And all I'm going to say is that we have to remember we're all unique and one size does not fit all. You do you because you're the only person that understands what's going on in here. And don't be pressured by anything else. that is going on around you. It's your environment. It's the people you surround yourselves with. You can push from momentum before meaning is clear. You can make decisions quickly to regain certainty. But all I'm saying is, when you back everything with meaning, momentum becomes more sustainable. God, I can't get my words out today. And that helps people understand why they're moving forward, not just because Joe Blogg said so, but because something inside them has said that it's okay to do it. And that can link to both personal and professional life. It's not one or the other. So since we spoke last time on last week's episode, I've been reflecting on my own roadmap and how the journey that I've actually been on since 2022. And I realised something really quite powerful. I'd been sat at a crossroads, not sure which way to turn. And what I have realised is I'm no longer trying to prove to anyone who I am. I'm choosing how I want to live. And that shift has changed everything because action from self-belief feels so much lighter, cleaner, calmer, and more honest because you're being true to yourself. So I think the way that this week's been, especially in the UK with the sun shining and, springing, I've no idea what seasons people are in all over the world, but I'm basing this on the UK. You can feel the energy returning right now, as in like right now. Ideas will be forming in your head. Dig deep and do something about it. Motivation. I seem to be a bit more motivated. I mean, everybody's talked about the fire horse, and I'm not sure whether I think I have mentioned this. I'm on a pony at the minute. Just pausing, just that moment before the horse is ready to take off. And it's in that pause that you can ask yourself the question, is this momentum, as in, is this what everybody expects me to be doing? And a roller coaster of, I'm on this hamster wheel, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do the other. Or is this meaning? Is it meaningful in my life and what I actually want to do and what I actually want to feel like? And then asking yourself, what do I want more of? What am I no longer willing to carry forward? And that is everything that my chapter was all about. I think I touched on this last week that I hadn't realised what I was carrying from childhood till I actually started to write that chapter. So just remember, March isn't asking us to sprint or race like a racehorse. It's inviting us to think about how we can move with intention and listen to those inner feelings, this inner voice that's actually us telling us where we need to be. Because when meaning comes first, everything after that becomes effortless. If you have meaning behind everything that you do, the progress becomes sustainable. So I'm going to leave it there for this week. Instead of asking, what should I do next? Why not try asking yourself, what matters enough to move forward? And always remember, if you'd like space to reflect on your own direction, there's the choice of coming to the quiet field here in the Northumberland Hills, where I always say, come as you are, curious, uncertain, or ready for what's next. Or join my Janey with Janey Facebook group. I've started putting in some top tips in there, so happy to have you in there. All the deets are in the show notes. And from me to you, haven't said this for a long time, there's something inside of you that knows no limits. It's time to believe in you. Thank you for joining me on the Journey with Janey podcast. It's always a pleasure to be with you on a Wednesday or whenever you are downloading and listening to the Journey with Janey podcast. All I ask is that you subscribe so you never miss an episode. And also remember, there are ways of contacting me through my website on www.journeywithjaney.com. There's a contact button to book a call, which is a free 15-minute call, and all the details of the ways to work with me are on my website. I'm always available for a chat, a DM, or just a message via LinkedIn or Instagram. We all have the social handles now. Just drop me a message and let's talk. And remember, we don't have to do this alone, which is exactly why I am here to help guide you on this journey. I am the me that I needed 3 years ago, and I hope and feel that I can help you on your journey of moving forward by taking small, simple steps. So from me to you, take care.